Well, hey, folks, and welcome again to the More Summer 21 Adventures, day 57. Okay? Oh, Lord, are we tired? But hey, folks, I want to show you something before I get started on this. So hold on. Hope you don't get too dizzy. All right? Some of you have been following us for quite a while, including last year. But I want to show you something. Of course, that's been left off for a reason. All right? That's in the works. There's no RVs in Hawaii, but we lived there for 3 years, so the wife said we can put those on. Indiana made a mistake. I don't know how I missed that and all of this, but we're gonna go there. But look at this, folks. Look at all of this. All of this. We got Rhode Island, Connecticut, New Jersey, Delaware, and Maryland. And then we will have, with the exceptions of California and Indiana, all the lower 48. Okay. So, hey, we've been busy. We've been doing. Ooh, wow. That a bug just flew right in the eye. We've been busy, folks, and we've been having a good time. We really, really have. But I don't know. Yeah, I guess we're still on. Okay, sorry about that. But hey, folks, let me tell you something. Chrissy did 5.5 miles today, and I did 6. Okay, walking. All right. Now, if you go on Google, don't trust everything, and you put down Freedom Trail, Boston, Mass, it's going to tell you that it's 2.48 miles. Well, I did 6. She did 5.5 today, and just very little of it was right here, the campground. Okay, most of it was walking that trail. All right. Now I don't know. It could have been, some extra miles of, not just walking to the Constitution, but walking in and on the Constitution, or I should say, on and in, not in and on. I went down below deck. Excuse me, she didn't. Then we walked around some of the streets that weren't exactly on the Freedom Trail. Found a super. Okay, we were in the what they call the North End of Boston, Little Italy. Found a super Castellinos, Restante. Oh man, good food. Good food. I just gotta say, you know. And she brought some home. But hey, tomorrow we're gonna go back over there. One of my former ball players that played baseball for me at Havelock High is stationed up here in the Coast Guard, and we saw him today. Spent some time with him, so that was fun. And he gets off around 2 o'clock, 1400 feet in military, and we're gonna meet up about 3:30, whatever. Maybe have dinner and then go to a game, okay, and spend some time with him. Good young man. I coached his dad in football years ago when his dad was at the high school. So, and his dad is the same age as what my children are. So, and I call his mama my banker. All right, so because she's the manager of where I do banking at. But we're tired. Okay. Not only did that long, but last night we had some tremendous rain here last night, and off and on all night long. It would come and go, and it would beat hard on the RV roof, and it would wake both of us up, and we would not know if the other one was awake, and we'd try to be real still and quiet and roll back over and try to go back to sleep. Horrible night. But it's okay. We were vertical today. That's a good thing, yes. And it's I was concerned about going into Boston. Okay, It's been a while since I've driven in a large city, in a metropolitan area. One thing of being on the freeways and going around and through them, another thing getting off the freeway and going downtown and doing the little streets. Okay? And you've got, a big target on you called an out-of-state plate. All right? Oh, look at that tourist. He's messing up again. Oh, man, I can't believe he did that. Yeah. Yeah. But we survived. We're back here. No runs, no drips, no airs, no dents, no bangs, no bruises. Okay? So, but it was a good day. It was a good day. Saw the old church, saw Paul Revere Park, went to Bunker Hill. Oh, excuse me. I spent a lot of time on the USS Constitution, Old Ironsides, and then went into the museum. After that, it was good, and way away. Now we weren't on Bunker Hill when I noticed it, but we were, I would think, maybe a mile, probably the way the crow flies, maybe about a half mile, but the way the trail went, about a mile away. And I just happened to glance up and notice the spears of the old North Church. Remarkable. And remember, one by land, two by sea. And you could see it there in the middle of the daylight. And I could just imagine what it was like at night, with all those high-rise buildings not being there. What the view that you had from that area. So we'll probably go back over tomorrow because we only went from, we parked and saw, Travis, at the Coast Guard station, and we walked from there because like about 2 blocks is Paul Revere Park and Old Church, and then we went north, which was actually, excuse me folks, I'm tired, I really am, which is actually north. So tomorrow, I think we're gonna go to Quincy Square and park there, and that will be like in the middle of the bottom half that we didn't do today, and we can get all that done before we go see Travis. That's the plans. We'll see what time we get up. But it was a good day. I had, with the rain and everything last night, we had a light mist this morning, kind of a fog, not really a mist, and wet roads. But this afternoon, the clouds rolled on through and the sun came out, and it was tomorrow. The sun came up. Okay. This base here, folks, let me show you something here. That's right over there on the other side of that red car. That's the runway, and you can see the tower. Okay. I don't really see a whole lot of military planes coming in and out. I see a lot of commercial planes and a lot of small, like private planes. So I don't know how active the base is as far as that goes, or if it's more maybe satellite control or something. I don't know. I don't know what kind of base, Air Force base this is. They've got bomber bases and fighter bases and strategic air command bases, and I don't know. Yeah. My brother-in-law could tell you what it was, but and it don't matter. The family campus here, $25 a night. That works. Okay. But hey, I tell you something else that works. All right, and that's today's scripture. You knew I was going to come to it. And it's Psalms 56:3. Therefore, I am afraid. Whenever I am afraid. See, I needed the glasses here. Whenever I am afraid, I will trust in you. And when I'm afraid, I'll put my trust in you. When I'm afraid, I will trust in thee. And what time I am afraid, I will have confidence in and put my trust and reliance in you. Whenever I am afraid, I will trust in you. Well, folks, it's easy to talk a good story. Oh yeah, I can do this, or oh yeah, we'll do that, and oh yeah, when that happens, I just do this and I just do that. And I said, we can talk it. We can talk it. But when things happen, when the rubber meets the road, okay, that's when we really test our faith. All right, Lord, you are in control. It's like when I was sick, you know. I've said it on these videos before. When I came out of the hospital, or even in the hospital, there goes some sort of private Learjet type of plane. Okay, but I told him, I said, look, I said, two things are going to happen. One, I'm going to have a testimony because God brought me through this, or two, I'm going to wake up in glory and I ain't going to worry about it. Okay, I put my trust in God. I said, God, you know, Lord, it's up to you. You know, if you take me tonight, then I know where I am, and I know that my wife knows that I am safe and that we will be together again. You know. That's just that one situation, you know. There are times on this trip, since we left the 15th of June, that we have faced some things. And, you know, after the fact, I've just said, Lord, thank you. Because my trust and confidence was in you, and you saw me through again. Okay? Where there been something on the road, where there been something as those of you who are not in RVs, you pull into a gas station, you fill up, you pull out, no big deal. When you've got an RV and you're towing a vehicle behind it, you have to look, you have to be careful. Can I get in? More importantly, can I get out? Okay, how tall is the ceiling? Am I going to take the air conditioner off the top? You know, all these kind of things, you know. And there's times that we have had on this trip that people pulling out in front of us. And we're not as big as a semi, we're not as heavy as a semi, but it does, you know, we cannot stop on a dime. And I hit the binders and say, Lord, it's in your hands, and I just hang on to that steering wheel and hold it straight. You know, whenever I'm afraid, I will trust in you. Amen and amen. Okay? Amen and amen. It is written, let it be done. Okay? Folks, tomorrow, I hope not to be as tired. It might be a little bit later. There might be a ball game in the mix tomorrow evening, so it may be a little later when I get home. But either way, sometime tomorrow night, the next video will be done and it will be posted. Well, it'll be done anyway. I don't know about being posted. I might have to post it the next morning. I don't know. We'll see. Y'all be blessed, and God bless you, and take care. Good night now.